Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Claire, and if you're new here, I talk all about how to use planning and organization to shift your life into authentic alignment with your soul's purpose. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about how sometimes it can feel like life or the universe or God or whatever you believe in is testing you. And I find that in my past experience, this always happens right as I'm on the cusp of my life, kind of shifting into the next chapter, shifting into the next stage or step or what have you, when I'm working towards achieving something. And so I just wanted to speak a little bit about it because I feel like it's something so many of us experience and it feels like you'll be working towards a goal and working and working. Things are going smoothly, and then all of a sudden it feels like your life comes crashing down around you. So many things go wrong. It kind of feels like thing after thing is happening. And it can sometimes feel like you just want to give in, you just want to throw in the towel. What's the point in continuing? And over the past few years, I've kind of shifted my thoughts on this the more I reflect on it. And I kind of feel and I've come to the conclusion that it is the universe or your life testing if you really want something. So typically, we say we want something, we say we want to achieve it. And then, right as we're at our tipping point of getting to that next level, life is kind of like, do you actually really want it? Is it truly something that you're working to achieve? Are you ready for it? Also, is part of this, I feel. And so there's a little bit of a test. It kind of knocks you a little bit backwards, a little bit, maybe knocks you back a couple steps, and you are having to really push through this obstacle in your life, this mental barrier, and really prove to yourself, prove to the universe, prove in your life that this is something that is really meaningful for you, that you're ready for it, that you are fully committed to getting to that next step and pushing through this obstacle that has been placed in your way, whatever form that takes for you and for your journey. And so I found that since I viewed it like this, like it's really just a testing how bad you want it. Will you even fight for it? Will you give it your all to accomplish it, to get to that next step? And I find that when you do keep moving forward, you are consistent in your desire to achieve whatever it is you're working towards, that eventually you do overcome that and get to the other side of it. And when you get to the other side, you do find that it's not necessarily less struggle or less resistance, but it's definitely overcoming the major obstacle and moving to the next section of your journey. And so I feel like it's really important that when you are pursuing different dreams in your life, that you are cognizant of the fact that it's going to have ups and downs in the journey. You're going to have these mountains you need to overcome to get to the next step. You're going to have the valleys as well, the valleys of despair when you're doubting everything, questioning everything in your mind, all of your beliefs. Do you even really want it? Are you actually capable of achieving it? Are you pursuing the right thing? All of the questions that enter your mind as you're going through your journey when you're having your moments of doubt or imposter syndrome or whatever it is that you are faced with. But I feel like knowing that continuing to move forward, however slowly, we will eventually get to the other side and get through that test that feels like it's, in our face and really pushing us and challenging us. Once we do that, it is going to be so worth it. The fruits of our labor will present themselves. We will move to that next stage. We'll move to that next version of ourselves. And I feel like it's important to acknowledge that as you're progressing through your journey and you're overcoming these obstacles and whatever is put in your way, put along your path, making these decisions on which direction to move, you are effectively changing yourself and you're consistently moving and transitioning into the new versions of yourself. So it does make sense that there would be tests throughout that journey and throughout those transitions to make sure that you are transitioning into the version of yourself that you're wanting to be, that you are ready to shift to that next level that you want for yourself, that next version of yourself that you're working towards becoming, and making sure that you're ready for that and that you have the mental strength, that you have the inner belief, that you have the drive to get through that and welcome and step into this new version of you. And I did just want to kind of touch on that because I feel like so many people were just talking about the actual actions you can take, just having the force to move through. But I feel like actually thinking about what those moments of resistance are, what those obstacles are placed in our way are, and the purpose behind them, and the reason that there has to be a reason for them because it is something that, is not exclusive to one person, not exclusive to you. It's something that everybody faces. And it's that moment where, you have this opportunity, you are ready to move to the next step, you have this obstacle. Are you going to, have the faith to jump? And fully trust that the universe will catch you, fully trust that whatever happens you will be okay? Or are you going to take a step back and retreat into yourself, retreat into the current stage that you're in because you still have work to do there before you're ready to move forward? And so I feel like that is just something that is so important to think about, so important to reflect on, especially if you feel like you're going through a storm currently. Really take the time to think, what is the universe or God or whatever you believe in, what is that trying to teach you? And what is the lesson to be learned? What are the skills that you are being shown again and again that you need to develop? What are the traits within yourself that you're being given the same lesson again and again, showing you that you need to work on, that you need to strengthen, that you need to, empower yourself with to move to that next level? So I would love your thoughts on this. What do you feel the different obstacles that present themselves in your life throughout your journey mean? Do you feel like they hold any significance? Do you feel like they are from a higher power? Do you feel like it is just simply a coincidence and things happen as they happen and we have no control and it's not tied to anything? What do you believe about those different challenges and hurdles that present themselves in your life? I would love to hear it if you want to share it in the comments below. As always, if you did enjoy this video and made it this far, I would appreciate if you could give it a like. If you're not already, I would love if you could subscribe and hit the bell if you would like to be notified each time that I upload. And I am wishing you a beautiful week ahead.